M6, you can begin.
Hi, Poonam.
Hi, Simi.
You know that we have something in common.
What common? That we are members of cafe?
Yeah, of course, that is there, but we are also we were also in Cafe Fridays on Mike.
Yes, you're absolutely right. You were in season 1 and I was there in the last season, Fridays on Mike 3.0.
Yes. So, public speaking is just not speaking. It is an art. ये एक पूजा है. अगर सामने वाला व्यक्ति अपनी बात को समाज के सामने सही रूप से नहीं रख पाता है, तो वो पढ़े लिखे होने के साथ साथ अनपढ़ का ही काम करता है. अगर किसी व्यक्ति को अपने आप को अच्छे से प्रस्तुत करना है, तो उसे पब्लिक स्पीकिंग में माहिर होना ही पड़ेगा.
एकदम सही. और इसी के लिए हमारे कैफे से ये बहुत सुंदर प्लेटफॉर्म मिला है हमें, फ्राइडेज ऑन माइक, जिसमें हम दोनों ने अपने आप को अपस्किल किया है और एक लेवल ऊपर हर साल बढ़ता जाता है. एंड इसका श्रेय दोनों मेंटर्स को जाता है कि हर साल हर हफ्ते दर हफ्ते कुछ नया देखने को मिलता है. जोरदार तालियां उनके लिए.
I agree 100%. As rightly quoted by someone, if you can speak, you can influence. And if you can influence, you can change your lives. So welcome all to Cafe Fridays on Mike, Season 4. Now, let me introduce our mentors. पहले आ रही है हमारी हिंदी की गुरु मैया, जिनके मुंह से कठिन शब्द ऐसे निकलते हैं जैसे मानो फूल झड़ रहे हों. इन्होंने हिंदी भाषा को एक नया दृष्टिकोण दिया है हमारे कैफे में. प्लीज वेलकम मनीषा टिब्रेवाल. कैन वी हैव अ राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर हर?
धन्यवाद मेरी इतनी ज्यादा तारीफ करने के लिए. मैं सुन के गदगद हुई. और वैसे भी कल ही हिंदी दिवस गया है, तो हमारे कैफे में हिंदी की बहार आई हुई है. और मैं ये बिल्कुल मानती हूँ कि अगर हम अच्छे से बात करते हैं तो हमारी बात मानी जाएगी कि नहीं, ये इस पे निर्भर करता है कि हम अपनी बात को प्रस्तुत कैसे करते हैं. इसलिए अपनी बातों को सही अंदाज में प्रस्तुत करना एक बहुत बड़ी कला है. और यहाँ मौजूद हर व्यक्ति इस कला में महारत या तो हासिल कर चुका है या करने के रास्ते में है. तो आइए हम देखते हैं आप सबकी कोशिश. धन्यवाद.
Now, words are less to describe her spontaneous creativity. A guide, a mentor, a friend, a happy to help person in cafe always. May I welcome Nidhi Mohta. A round of applause for her.
Thank you so much. And can we have the continuous applause for the MCs who have started perfectly? All right. So, and I know this time, this season, this session will be very, very special to all of us. And it is to me because we have the guest evaluator who has created a niche in this industry. You will come to know as she speaks. With that, all the best, and may the best force with you. And I'm looking forward for a vibrant and enthralling session. Over to you, Simi.
Thank you. That was very much lightning, actually, I should say.
अब बारी है हमारे कैफे के संस्थापक, हमारी कैफे फाउंडर कविता जी को बुलाने की और कुछ शब्द उनसे जानने की, जो कहती हैं कि करियर आफ्टर फैमिली. यस, वो एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहां हम सब महिला को एक चांस मिलता है अपने ख्वाब पूरे करने के लिए. सो कुछ शब्द आपसे कविता जी.
Thank you so much, Poonam and Simi. Amazing emceeing by both of you, rock stars. And as Nidhi said, today we have a guest evaluator. I'm really happy to have her. She is a name in herself and doing commendable work. Thank you so much, Pooja, for being there. And it will be an inspiring session because it's persuasive. So we all will come to know about the theme and all. My idea was when they mentioned about the theme, Nidhi and Manisha, the first thing which came on my mind was a child, because a child has the best power to persuade. जब तक हाँ नहीं बोल दे पापा मम्मी तब तक बोलते जाओ बोलते जाओ बोलते जाओ. So all the best to everyone and looking forward to another fabulous session today.
थैंक यू कविता दी. एक्चुअली एकदम सही कहा आपने. हम सब में भी वो एक बच्चा है, उसे वापस जगाने की जरूरत है कि जब तक हम अपनी इच्छा पूरी ना कर ले, हार नहीं माननी है, वो परसेसिव स्किल को जारी रखें. नाउ आई टेक द ऑनर टू वेलकम आवर गेस्ट इवैल्यूएटर फॉर द डे, CA Pooja Maloo. And to introduce her, I have a small description about her. She's the founder of ThoughtSmith, a skill strategist and corporate trainer. Speaking about her qualifications, she's an FCA, internationally certified trainer, MBA in finance, diploma in multimedia, and certified derivative and mutual fund advisor. When I talk about her major work domains, she's a corporate and management skill trainer, academic coach, the USA, coached over 500 students. She's a corporate blogger. She's an ardent writer, along with mentoring and guiding students and young professionals to attain impressive management skills, which are beyond the course books. After completing her chartered accountancy from Kolkata, when she settled in the city of Surat, where lack of effective and professional communication inclined her to take up this career seriously. Now, having been marked the lives of around 60,000 people, she excels in providing tips and tricks to help people face the competitive world more confidently. She accepts that speaking in public is an addiction and sharing the same with others is a passion. Believing in this, she is delivered innumerable lectures and conducted workshops. By her inquisitive nature and a quest for knowledge, she tries to impart soft skills training and also share a part through her writings. With a big round of applause, everyone, welcome CA Pooja Maloo.
Thank you
Podium is
so
all
much,
yours.
Poonam. Nidhi, you did not do enough justice with making this shorter. You just copy pasted it. You did not do your job well.
What can I do? You're
We
doing
could
so well.
not. Yeah, we could not actually.
You could not do it,
No.
Pooja. You are doing so well. It is so nice to see you here in this position. You were my junior in school, but you're doing a commendable work.
Thank you so
So
much.
nice to see you as a guest evaluator here.
Super. Thank you so much.
So should I click one picture of three of you? Just 1 second. एक सेकंड रुको, पूनम को हटाती हूँ. और भी कोई है क्या इसके बैच से, इसके आगे पीछे कोई?
इन शॉर्ट देके जो गई है ना.
हाँ, सुची तो I know. She only introduced me to her.
Oh,
Thank you.
Welcome.
Where is Poonam? Sorry, Poonam.
It's okay. School reunion, हाँ चलता है.
हाँ.
Now, moving forward, let me introduce you to the theme for today, which is persuasive speaking. Persuasive speaking is the type of speaking that most people engage in. This can be anything from arguing about politics or talking about what to eat for dinner today. This type of speaking is very much connected with the audience. So we have today 4 teams who are trying their best to deliver a compelling speech. So I would like to ask the audience to help them, to support them by showing a thumbs up. Round of applause for all the teams.
Now, to make our task little easier, we have Timer and Grammarian in our meeting. To call upon the timer first, please join your hands to call upon Rachna Loya to explain her role.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. This season, I am the timer who will make sure to time everyone meticulously for an effective communication. Today is a special day. I will show you the red card after 6 minutes. I shall be generous enough to provide 30 seconds, after which all the teams, whoever are there, will be muted. So all the best and happy speaking, everyone. Bye.
Wow, what a wonderful explanation of the role. Now we have our grammarian, Anshu Sharda. Please come up on this podium and explain your role.
Hello, everyone. Each season of Mike is bringing out so many different flavors of public speaking. Today, we have Art of Persuasion. It requires the speaker to repeat and emphasize on his point of view. To convince them, we need to reiterate our standpoint from all available perspectives. Reiterate is the word of the day. It means to say something again, to emphasize on something. It is absolutely in spirit of our
Topic.
of
You
our
mean the
topic
today's
today.
topic.
Right. जब
Can you
हम
just write the word, Anshu?
Yes, I will be doing that. जब हमें हर किसी को अपना दृष्टिकोण भली भांति समझाना होता है तो वो हम तभी कर पाते हैं जब सब हमसे सहमत हो जाए। तो उनके विचारों की समर्थन लेने के लिए जरूरी है कि हम अपनी बात को बिल्कुल मजबूत ढंग से बोलें। आज का हमारा हिंदी का शब्द है सहमति, सबका एकमत होना। तो ये दोनों शब्द जरूर यूज करें अपने अपने भाषण में। ओवर टू यू पूनम।
थैंक यू सो मच अंशु जी, आपने बहुत ही अच्छा शब्द चुना और मैं बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ उससे that we should reiterate to influence others also. With this, it's time to call upon our teams. Ready everyone? Gear up, and Simi, over to you. Okay, I'll take up first. Introducing the first team is the Resha and team. They were given a topic of cafe initiative, and the title which they have chosen is Make a Headway, Connections Unified. Make a Headway, Connections Unified, Resha and team. All the best.
Thank you so much. Please, all the teammates, please check your mic and your videos.
Just give me a second now. I'll just spotlight all of you.
Timer, please don't start the timing.
निधि पूजा जी को बता दिया था ना कि वो टीम 2 है।
पूजा जी।
Yes, I have got the list. I have Resha, Sandhya, Vinita, and Nikita.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Start करें क्या? 1 second. Just give me 1 second. This 4, right? Yeah, so you all are good to go.
Vinita ji, you are unmute. Do unmute. Thank you.
जिंदगी की कई उड़ान अभी बाकी है, जिंदगी के कई इम्तिहान अभी बाकी है। अभी तो थामी है मुट्ठी भर जमीन हमने, अभी तो थामी है मुट्ठी भर जमीन हमने, अभी तो थामना पूरा आसमान बाकी है। मेरे विचार से ये 4 लाइनें कैफे के हर सदस्य की भावनाओं को व्यक्त करती है। सभी के में एक जोश देखने को मिलता है, खुद आगे बढ़ने और दूसरों को आगे बढ़ाने का, उन्हें प्रोत्साहन देने का, उनके व्यक्तित्व में निखार लाने का। और ये सभी संभव हो सका है कैफे और उसके विभिन्न पहल यानी इनिशिएटिव से। यहाँ उपस्थित सभी सदस्यगण, हमारे मेंटर्स और कैफे फाउंडर कविता जी, आज हम आपके समक्ष एक नए इनिशिएटिव का प्रस्ताव रखने जा रहे हैं और जो हम सभी के लिए बहुत ही उपयोगी और समय की बचत कराने वाला है, और वो है कैफे का आधुनिक संगणक एप्लीकेशन, यानी कैफे का अपना डेटाबेस ऐप कैफे नेस्ट। नेटवर्किंग एंटरप्रेन्योर सपोर्टिंग टूल। तेजी से बदलते हुए इस डिजिटल युग में जब हम सभी भौगोलिक सीमाओं को पार कर चुके हैं, एक कम्युनिटी ऐप न सिर्फ एक सुविधा है, एक आवश्यकता भी है। विभिन्न कार्य क्षेत्र में रत महिलाओं को एक डेटाबेस ऐप एक साथ जोड़ देगा और हम महिला सशक्तिकरण, जो कैफे का मुख्य ध्येय है, उसे एक नए ऊंचे स्तर पर ले जाएगा। और मुझे विश्वास है कि हमारे टीम के भाषण की समाप्ति होते होते सभी इससे सहमत जरूर होंगे। और इस कैफे के डेटाबेस ऐप की हमें क्यों आवश्यकता है, इसकी कुछ खास वजहों को विनीता जी हमें बताएंगे। विनीता जी।
बिल्कुल सही कहा संध्या जी, मैं आपकी इस बात से बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ। इस ऐप की बहुत ही आवश्यकता है क्योंकि बड़ी रफ्तार से कैफे का विस्तार हो रहा है और नए सदस्यगण जुड़ते ही जा रहे हैं और आगे भी जुड़ते ही जाएंगे। ऐसी अवस्था में हमें जब जिस श्रेणी की सेवा की आवश्यकता होगी उसकी जानकारी प्रदान करने के लिए ये डेटाबेस ऐप बहुत ही कारगर साबित होगा, क्योंकि हमारा दिमाग चाचा चौधरी और हमारी कैफे फाउंडर कविता जी की तरह तेज तो है नहीं कि इतने बड़े डेटाबेस को याद रख सके। साथ ही अपने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में पूछने की बजाय सीधे ऐप में किसी भी सदस्य के बारे में जानकारी प्राप्त कर पाना, जिससे सभी ग्रुप लीडर्स, मेंटर्स, साथ ही साथ हम सभी सदस्यों की समय की बचत होगी। वो कहते हैं ना, टाइम इज मनी। अब निकिता जी आपको इस ऐप के अनगिनत लाभ के बारे में बताएंगी।
Thank you, Vinita ji. As Vinita ji and Sandhya ji has already highlighted a brief about the app, I would like to let you know the benefits of this app. Firstly, an app will offer us a controlled environment where everyone can maintain easy and consistent branding. Secondly, it will create a sense of belonging and bonding among all cafe members. The reviews and the ratings on the app will help us in better decision making. Also, the ratings and the reviews will help the registered members use and improve on their services. Through the app analytics, members can join and aim into deeper insights into user behavior and preferences, helping them refine their marketing and product strategies. A user will get many options for their requirement. So, horizons will expand for everyone. Since we would know who all belong to the same marketplace, we will be able to do many collaborations. Access to successful women who can guide us and inspire us will be just a click away. The app will offer tailored courses and workshops for everyone. Not just these, Nest will send us reminders about the online and the offline workshops very frequently. Now my team member, Resha, will take you up from here and will sum up about the app. Thank you so much.
Yes, Nikita. Let me reiterate, Nikita. Embracing a community app is not just a technological choice. It's a choice to strengthen the bonds. It's a choice to empower every member, from the newest to the oldest, to engage and thrive. It's a choice to adapt to the digital age while preserving the essence of what makes our community special. Imagine a world where women entrepreneurs can easily connect and collaborate. Cafe Nest will be designed to break down barriers, enabling to share knowledge, experiences, and ideas. It is a platform, it will be a platform where mentors can inspire the next generation, where newcomers can learn from seasoned professionals, and where every voice will matter. This will not just be an app, but a lifeline of support and inspiration. It will promote and uplift women entrepreneurs. Let us take this step forward together by unlocking the power of connection, ensuring that our community cafe remains vibrant, inclusive, and strong for generations and generations to come. Let's connect through Cafe Nest, where dreams will take flight and we will soar to new heights. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I'm eagerly waiting for this cafe app and put in my data and details and get to know more about others only with a click. Now is the time for this group 2. Team 2 is Kavita, Mohata and team, who were given a social belief as their topic, and they have come up with the title, Let Equality Bloom. Let Equality Bloom, Kavita, Mohata and team.
Everyone, please unmute yourself. The group.
Yeah, I've
Kavita, Mohata, and
unmuted.
team. Yeah.
Suman.
Who's the fourth one?
Suman.
Yes.
You all can start.
Hello to Cafe panelists, Kavita Agarwal, Nidhi Mota, and Manisha Tibrewal. There is a famous saying, gender equality is not a women's issue. It is a social and an economic imperative. On the onset, what do you mean by gender equality? Gender equality is a state to access all the rights and opportunities which are unaffected by all genders. It is not only the women who are affected by the gender equality, but all genders, including men and transgender. Now, this in turn impacts our families, children, people of all ages and backgrounds. We often think that women are neglected, but to thrive in a positive society, all genders are important and equal. I am not irrational or illogical, where women empowerment of feminism have started overruling our heads. Male dominance always ruled. The disparity between men and women are so huge that some females now, in the name of empowerment, have started misusing our empowerments. And in some cases, it has been misused as abuses also. Now, my colleague Anita will reiterate you the other important factors of gender equality. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Right and importance of education is something which have been promoted from the grassroots level. But is the opportunity given at par to all? Right career opportunity is two basic human right, be it in sports, defense, politics, etc. The need of an hour is equal pay scale, irrespective gender, along with the opportunity. Women are usually stuck up with their household chores and responsibilities. On an average, women around the world do much more high-paid work, unpaid work at home than men, including taking care of children and family, doing house chores, while they have been doing full-time or a part-time career. We can split household chores between the family members so that it would be easier for everyone to balance out between work and family and get a quality me time for all. while we were speaking, we were always speak out of health and career, career. We neglect a part is health, both mental and physical health of all the genders, which we need to address. Thank you.
महिला और पुरुष का संपत्ति में बराबर का अधिकार एक ऐसा महत्वपूर्ण विषय है जिसके बारे में मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी। महिलाओं के हालात में कोई क्रांतिकारी बदलाव तो नहीं आया है, लेकिन स्थितियों में कुछ सुधार हुआ है। कानून ने सकारात्मक बदलाव किए हैं जिसके द्वारा महिला और पुरुष को समान अधिकार देने की बात की जाती है। फिर भी बहुत सारे कुछ ऐसे कारण हैं जिन कारणों से महिलाओं को इसकी सहमति नहीं दी जाती है, बहुत दिनों से, बहुत सालों तक नहीं दी गई। इसका कारण यह भी है कि अगर कानूनन महिलाएं हिस्सा लेती है तो उन्हें एक पुरुष की भांति ही जिम्मेदारी को भी वहन करना पड़ेगा, जो कि महिलाएं नहीं कर पाती है शादी होने के बाद। और जब हिस्सा लेने की बात होती है तब हम आगे आ जाते हैं, लेकिन जब वही बात हम जिम्मेदारी की बात आती है तो महिलाएं अपने परिवार को, अपने सास ससुर को देखती है और अपने मम्मी पापा को नहीं देख पाती। तो ये चीज बहुत गलत हो रहा है। फिर भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 2005 में इसकी सहमति दे दी कि महिला और पुरुष दोनों को पैतृक संपत्ति में बराबर का अधिकार दिया जाए।
Friends, by now you all must have realized gender equality makes communities safer, healthier, and happier. I would sum up some raging concerns and seek support of our eminent panelists. Who is gender inequality has evolved with society over time. It cannot be done, and it cannot be done with overnight. It needs to be done with consistent efforts at grassroots level. Who is society? Who is society? It is you and me. I reiterate, it is you and me who makes a society. Simplest way to address this is the development of in daily life, through the splitting of household chores, or by giving up the gender stereotypes. Clarity begins at home. So does gender equality. Awareness and campaigning is another key factor where this can help. We invite our own association to get involved with giving, advocating, volunteering projects, benefiting gender, family, and society at large, where other non-profit organizations have also come together in their communities at a national level. As Suman rightly said, a movement of equal property rights, which is already prevalent under law, may still sound a bold statement in the light of the current social fabric. But friends, now is the time. I once again reiterate, now is the time when we move out of the old norms and bring it to existence and bring it into existence with a true sense. Though legal framework and fundamental rights have existed since decades, a clear mandate from the educated society will help implementation equality of education, equality of health, equality of equal pay, and equality of inheritance rights. We need to understand men and women complement each other and need to be emphasized for educating negative feminism of male humans. Okay.
Vita, your voice was not clear in the end, but anyways.
I guess I left this wire.
Yeah, please check your, please all team check your audio video
Actually,
again, we give you time to check your audio video. And also, since we are so many people, those who are not on the spotlight, you can switch off your video at that time. It's fine. Let's save the bandwidth for the main speakers, for the main team.
Thank you so much for the wonderful speech. Actually, मैं कल ही अपने बेटे को हिस्ट्री में पढ़ा रही थी, डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स एंड फंडामेंटल राइट्स, एंड लगता है मेरा खुद का रिवीजन हो गया. तो मेरे बेटे को जब मुझे कराना होगा रिवीजन, मैं यही वीडियो दिखा दूंगी उसे. एकदम क्लियर हो जाएगा सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स एंड ब्यूटिफुली एक्सप्लेन how equality is so important in today's generation also. Moving forward, to introduce the other teams, let me call upon my MC partner, Simi. Over to you.
Yeah. So now moving forward, I would like to call team 3, which is Ranjana and team, and they are going to speak on government policy, and their speech title is Progressive Policy for Progressive Future.
The audio check once.
All the best, Ranjana and team.
You're audible, right?
3 members, right? In the team?
Yeah. Check your audio once.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Little less.
Vinita, I think little less. Yeah, your voice is little less audible.
Cracking.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can start.
महिलाओं, मैं रंजना पटावरी आज आप सबके सामने खड़ी हूं ताकि मैं हमारे महान देश के हजारों करोड़ों कामकाजी लोगों के जीवन को सुधारने के लिए एक परिवर्तन का समर्थन कर सकूं। वो कहते हैं ना, खुशी के लिए काम करोगे तो खुशी नहीं मिलेगी, खुशी के लिए काम करोगे तो खुशी नहीं मिलेगी, खुश रह के काम करोगे तो खुशी और कामयाबी दोनों आपके कदम चूमेगी। मैं भारत सरकार से आज भारत में 4 दिन के कामकाज की नीति, सही समझे आप सब, भारत में 4 दिन के कामकाज की नीति को लागू करने का प्रस्ताव रखती हूं। हम सभी जानते हैं कि हमारा श्रमिक जनसंख्या कितना कठिन कार्य करता है और कितना समर्पित है। सॉरी, और कितना समर्पित है, लेकिन अपने व्यक्तिगत समय और स्वास्थ्य को त्याग करता है। अब समय बदल चुका है और अब हमारे काम करने की नीति को भी बदलने की बारी आ चुकी है। विचार सीधा है, हम 5 दिन काम करने की जगह 4 दिन काम करने का विचार रखते हैं, जिसका मतलब है कि कुल कामकाजी घंटों का एक ही अंकित संख्या होगा, जिससे हमें एक अतिरिक्त महत्वपूर्ण अतिरिक्त दिन की छुट्टी प्राप्त होगी। पूजा जी, आप इस बात से सहमत करोगे? ये हमारे मानसिक और शारीरिक स्वास्थ्य के लिए फायदे देने में कितना सक्षम होगा? इसके महत्व और क्या है, मैं अपने पार्टी लीडर विनीता वैद को प्रस्तुत करना चाहती हूँ। जय हिंद, धन्यवाद।
Wow, such a wonderful proposal you have brought in, Ranjana. One very important benefit of the 4-day work week is optimum utilization of resources. Office amenities such as electricity, printing, canteen, etc. will be used to their full potential when we implement the 4-day work week. Microsoft Japan reported 60% fewer printings and 23% less electricity bill when they tried this module.
Did you all know that when the UK implemented the 4-day work week module, the researchers estimated that UK businessmen would save 104 million pounds in a year. That's a big amount. Many employees felt that they could use the extra day to learn and upskill themselves, which is the need of the hour. A survey also indicated that employees were taking lesser sick leaves and were less depressed. Let me reiterate, they were less depressed. I would like to share the wise words of our past president, Shri Abdul Kalam Azad. When there is work-life balance, there is peace in the mind. When there is peace in the mind, there is harmony in the house. When there is harmony in the house, there is order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. I would like to call upon my fellow party worker Suchi to share her insights on our proposal. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, all. As we extend this proposal of 4-day work week, I want to share a small data which says that shorter work week can increase productivity by 25%. And trust me, that's not a small improvement. It's a gradual shift that can change how we approach work. As my fellow members said, that countries have already embraced the 4-day work week. You will be surprised to know that they have reported increased employee satisfaction, reduced burnout, and improved overall well-being. It's not just about numbers and statistics. Trust me, it's about enhancing your quality of life. It's about spending more quality time with our families, nurturing our relationships, and enjoying a healthier social life. We, as a team, would like to highlight that change is the only constant in life. It's about working smarter and not harder. It's about prioritizing the well-being, redefining the success in terms of both productivity and quality of life. It's about making a positive impact on individuals, businesses, families, and society as a whole. Remember, India is also always known for its spiritual legacy, and we should not just blindly chase the Western trends. The Western have always looked upon us for our culture, our yoga, our wisdom, and the 4-day work week offers a chance to blend this modernity with our timeless wisdom. In fact, I urge each one of you, our mentors, our esteemed jury, to consider this power for this change, for a brighter and a more balanced future. Together, yes, together,
Time
we
up.
can create a world where work balances with life and where success is measured not only in profits, but also in happiness and fulfillment of our work. Thank you.
वाओ, दैट वाज अमेजिंग. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि मैं सांसद में बैठी हूं और श्री अरविंद केजरीवाल जी बोल रहे हैं. नाउ मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, नाउ may I call upon Devika and team. They're going to speak on mythological belief and their topic is a better world allow us to live better life.
Can the other team members please unmute? So just 3 of you?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't see your both screens.
Huh?
We can see everybody's screen. Devika, your voice is little coming from far. You have to raise your volume, I think.
Come near to the device. Yeah. Now speak something. Speak a line. Today is a great day.
Good afternoon, my dear friends.
All right, fine. You're fine.
You can start.
Love made me a wife. Loss made me a widow. 23rd June is celebrated as International Widow Day. Widowhood is not a choice. It is an inevitable part of life. Respectable change makers and heartless society. It arises when widowhood is the reason for the stigmatization and deprivation of a woman. For many women around the world, the devastating loss of their husband is magnified by their long-term fight for their rights and dignity. India, yes, India is the country with the largest widow population. It is estimated there are 40 million widows in India today. Nearly 10% of the country's female population. After the loss of the husband, the wife has to hide in the house, remove her jewelry, and wear the color of mourning. Conventionally, it is believed that the wife was to be blamed for her husband's death. Even she was believed to bring ill luck. She was not allowed to practice religious functions and was socially isolated. According to Hindu tradition, a widow, cannot remarry. I repeat, according to Hindu tradition, a widow cannot remarry. After the death of her spouse, she has to go through her losses, pain, sorrow, and trauma. And still, she has to face other difficulties, such as economic insecurities, stigmatization, and harmful traditional practices. Vrindavan and Varanasi are two widow cities of India.
I reiterate, widows are in misery. It has been 76 years of independence. Despite all the advancements, widows still lead a dejected and miserable life in many towns of India. A conference on widows in India was held in the year 1994 at IIM Bangalore, where widows from different parts of country were invited to bring their predicaments into public discussion. This allowed them to share their feelings and struggle with others. We, as citizens of India, must understand their hardships and try to sensitize the issue. Though Indian government has initiated Indira Gandhi Widow Pension Act, which provide aid to them, but more such welfare schemes are needed if we want to spread awareness and dispel harmful stereotypes. Apart from government, other organizations also need to take initiative if we want change. All women-oriented organizations must come forward to take necessary measures for the upliftment of these ladies. Since 4 years, Career After Family is working continuously in the direction of women empowerment. The beauty of this cafe is that it does not differentiate among its members. We would like to request founder of Career After Family Enterprise, Kavita Agarwal ji, to take more steps for providing solace to this section of society. We are there to join hands to help them.
This is true. Efforts and steps have been made to raise awareness and address the issues faced by widows in India. But systemic challenges remain. Reiterating widows in many cities like Vrindavan and Varanasi continue to struggle for dignity, economic stability, and social acceptance. Together, we can provide emotional support, financial aid, and guidance during their difficult journey. The reforms we propose are to give inheritance rights of husband and father, to allow remarriage, to ban mourning rights, and to ensure that they are not the victims of violence. All these steps, all these steps will help us build better, a compassionate and equitable society for all. It should be our collective responsibility to ensure that they are getting and receiving respect, dignity, and opportunities they deserve. Steps they deserve. As we all know, we have one life and we should take most of it. Steps for giving vocational trainings to upgrade their skill, and some skill are to be implemented, and organizations to heal them mentally so that they become strong. As it is rightly said, retreating, once a mindset changes, everything on outside will change along. Thank you. मेरा ज्यादा हो गया.
Wow, amazing. Days of Sati, now the era of women empowerment. Amazing. Now, as we're running short of time, I'd like to ask our guest evaluator, Pooja, to give your valuable feedback on this.
Okay, firstly, superb level of energy, and I could actually sense the amount of palpitations a few of you were having. It was unfortunately being reflected on your face. I always believe that even though we are reading anything written on screen, we need to be smart enough not to be caught. So here, I was a little thoughtful, particularly in this regard, that if you are reading, your eye contact should be very, very strong with the camera. And rather, very frankly speaking, there are AI tools now that you can use so that even if you're looking right and left, at least the audience cannot understand that really well. So I think we need to move on with the technology. Overall, I found that all the 4 discussions were done pretty well. All the talks were very strong. A few of the topics I felt was a little diverted from the core point that was stated as far as the topic was concerned. So moving on with the first team that had come over, that was Reshma, Vinita, Nikita, and Sandhya, right? Nidhi?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So I loved they played with the sound. Can you please remove the spotlight? I hate seeing myself on screen. Now I can see everyone. Perfect. This is better. Feels like I'm talking to myself. Okay. Love the sound effects. One very important thing that only team 3 had followed, and I suppose team 4 at the end also, whenever you're using a phone to connect, you should always keep your phone in this format. Otherwise, what happens, if you can see Vinita's screen right now, or if you can check out Suman Kandoiji's screen, you would see only 50% of the screen is covered. Rest is not. Team 1 and 2, there was no symmetry that was visible to me, because majority of the screen, like 50% had their phones kept in a horizontal manner and a few in a vertical manner. So overall look that comes to the audience is not very, it's not proper. So team 3, you were brilliant at that. The first team to have all horizontal screens, a great vision. Apart from that, first thing that is impacted when we are nervous is our gestures. It is absolutely fine that even if you are giving your 100th or your 1,000+ speeches, there would be those initial 5 to 10 seconds that would be a word every time. But that should not be visible on screen. And a very, very simple way to camouflage that is use gestures even if you don't want to. So right now, if I'm using my gestures, it is very difficult for you all to understand whether I'm nervous or not. So use gestures cautiously and forcefully so that by the time the audience is done scanning you for the initial 5 to 10 seconds, you pass that test. And since I'm a chartered accountant, I always believe that the initial 10-second audit is really, really difficult as seen from the audience perspective. So use your gestures. For a few of you, I had also written down that although you had a very good control over your tone and pitch, the pauses were good, but gestures was one place where you were completely frozen. Only your lips were moving and rest your body was frozen. And I think it was in team number 2, the first person who had come over. Team 2, who was the first one who stood up?
Anita Duggar.
Anita Duggar, where is she?
Yes,
no, not Anita, not Anita.
Sunita was first.
Yes,
Sunita.
I think it was Sunita. Yes. So although she was speaking very well, her command over the language was good, but her gestures were complete. Yes, it was Sunita ji. Now seeing your face, I can very well relate. So everything was so proper, but because her gestures were completely still, she was not moving her hands, so the connection went very weak. We talk with a complete package of our words, our gestures, and our posture. So unless our gesture is not synced well with the words we are speaking, the connection somewhere gets, the bandwidth gets weakened, right, Nidhi? That is what you said. Okay, so we need to make the bandwidth really, really strong with a combination of all these things. Great start, team number 2. The eye contact can definitely be improved because, as I stated, many of you were reading with something written on screen. I would not take the names, but you know where you went, you were caught basically. Exam में पकड़े जाते वैसी वाली feeling है, तो मैं नाम नहीं लूँगी, but पकड़े गए हो. So just make sure that is not repeated in future. I love the examples of Chacha Chaudhary and Kavita, you getting into the picture, the smart brain, and great points. Vinita, you used firstly, secondly, thirdly. Where's Vinita? Is Vinita there?
There's 2 Vinita.
Nikita used.
Team number 2. Magada, team that came first, sorry. Team that came first.
Vinita Loya.
Yes. We usually have a habit of saying firstly, secondly, thirdly, fourthly. But very frankly speaking, when you do that continuously and the stress levels are high, it is usually firstly, secondly, thirdly. Because the brain is already too occupied thinking what to speak next. Then why take the stress of thinking about the numbers as well? Vinita, you did not make a mistake because there were just 3 or 4 points, but when the number of points are more, it's better to use other, like the choice of words can be different, like furthermore, moreover, to add to that. So what happens, even if you miss out on something, your brain is not busy overthinking. Right now, you were prepared for this talk. Just imagine if I give you a topic right away and I ask you to speak. Then what is going to happen? Your brain would already be very clumsy thinking about what to speak next. So let us give the brain a little rest rather than thinking kaun sa number next time. So that is really needed. And in case you are speaking out the numbers, always use this. This is a very, very strong gesture. But the gestures were used in a very conjuice wala manner. Gestures use nahi ho rahe the aaj, and I love gestures. Reading from screen was visible. I have written in this particular team twice. So that is more about it. Coming to the next team, that was Kavita, Sunita, Sumanji, and Anita. Great presentation. Again, gestures were weak. Reading was evident. Anita, you had spoken certain points which were very emotional. Okay, and there should have been an emotional connect because there were women here, and the points were somehow more relatable to the audience sitting here. But because the pauses were not accurate, that effect, that emotional connect went weak. So right now, if I say, well, we as women need to stand together, I need to take a pause here because I want you all to get into that phase that yes, we need to get together. Okay, so those pauses are very, very important.
Enough of suno.
Sun rahe. Okay. So this is very important. Your points were very good, but those pauses, additional pauses, could have made the entire talk much more stronger and impactful. Team 2, great job. Team 3, where are you? Please keep your backgrounds to be the same. There's a third member. I loved your entire talk. Where's the third member?
वही सुना रही है
अच्छा वही सुना रही है अब पार्लियामेंट से बाहर आ जा Okay, so overall very crisp. It was not just about the background or the green screen that you had used, but the way you conveyed the entire talk, it was very clear. For all the other 3 teams, somewhere or the other, there wasn't a proper connection of dots. Here, from the beginning till the end, there was a proper flow of the entire talk. Ranjana, remember one thing, if you were coughing, okay, if you're on stage, it is a general understanding, never say sorry. It might sound very stupid, but this is very true. The moment you say sorry, all the others, even if they were not noticing you, they would start noticing you. Okay, and the way you were talking, this could have been a part of the entire gig. So you could have been a little more smart in not saying sorry rather than just going on with the flow. Although you were very good, I loved your entire performance. Your energy levels, your flow, little more practice is required, particularly for you, because I could sense that you can be a brilliant orator. So great job, Ranjana. Vinita, what a flow. Only person was using gestures so often. Thank you so much, Vinita, for doing that. From the beginning, I was waiting, koi gestures use kare, and Vinita came up with a few gestures. So great. You were very poised throughout. And overall, even the points that you got in, along with the way you were moving on with like from one person to another to the third one, the entire flow went very smoothly. Overall, a great show. There was a great combination of English and Hindi, and both Ranjana, Vinita, and Suchi, you did justice with the language you were using. Because I could feel there were a few people using English here when they were more comfortable with Hindi. Coming out of the comfort zone is needed, but we need to remember that English is just a language, it's not knowledge. So if you're okay with Hindi, be comfortable, let people accept it. Abhi bhi hum bolte best orator from India, the first name that comes to our mind is? Who's he? Mr. Modi? Have you ever seen him coming on screen and saying, yo bro, good morning?
No.
Never. So it's okay if you.
वो हमेशा बोलते हैं मित्रों, and then we all are bold.
और उनके मित्रों से goosebumps हो जाते हैं. तो फिर it's okay if you're good at Hindi. Unnecessarily shifting your language is not required. So great talk. 6 minutes of absolutely power-packed presentation. Ranjana, Vinita, and Suchi. Coming to the fourth team, I got confused what the topic was. mythology or things related to women. So I personally felt that I got confused at what was the major topic all about. Nidhi, Kavita, can you relate with what I stated because you both were present throughout?
Actually, in mythological section, they had to present one topic, and they have chosen about widows, rights of widows. That's what.
But ma'am, the only thing that I got confused was the major concept was mythology. Here, 60 to 70% of the talk was related to widows rather than mythology. So I think the ratio proportion
Actually, Pooja, under mythology, they have chosen widow. Under social belief, team 2 has chosen that gender equality. Someone under government policies, they have chosen 4 days work. So they have chosen their section and they were working on the same section only. They were not using the entire thing. They were just trying to take out one section and stick to the section.
Okay, but still I would say that it could have been 50-50, not at least 80-20. Because either ways, if the main head was mythology, mythology should have been the major talk. If not the major, at least a decent balance could have been maintained because all the other 3 teams had done that. There was a balance between the major topic, main topic, and the subtopic. But all the 3 participants, there was the first one. Who was the first one to come? I think it was Devika ji. Devika, I think you need to practice a little more so that there is fluency, your vocabulary as well as the way you stress on the word. It's very, very strong. But the pauses was taken after almost every word. So if you can make the flow better, because the most difficult thing to take care of is the tone and pitch and stressing the word. You are already very good at that. But just extra pauses was making the entire talk less impactful, I would say. So that is one place that can be worked on. Kavita ji, Swati were good. So Nidhi, I have already sent you the results. So over to you, Nidhi.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that lovely feedback. But over to the MCs for the further proceedings. And thank you once again so much.
Girls, I have a poll. Can we do it now?
Poll for?
I'll just... So everyone...
launch the poll.
आज पार्लियामेंट है तो पोलिंग भी बनता है.
Before Kavita, can I just thank Pooja? Just one line for her meticulous evaluation.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's amazing, valuable feedback. Very good tips to note down. Thank you so much. अब उनका सुनने के बाद मैं भी फोन ऐसे horizontal पकड़ने लग गई हूँ, vertical की जगह. So you're just noting down all the points. So thank you so much, Pooja, for taking time from your busy schedule.
Thank you so much, all of you, for having me. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. And the amount of hard work that you people had put in, the level of energy. And even now, I can sense the feel on the faces of the people. Kya results honge? The results is not very important. It is a journey that matters. And here, all the more, this is an apt thing that it's the journey that matters. But फिर भी वो जो जीतने वाली feeling है ना, उसके लिए wait तो करते हैं. So just hearing those names is a part and parcel of the entire thing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Nidhi. Thank you, Simi. And thank you, Poonam ji. I'll have to take your leave in 2-3 minutes, but it was amazing.
Let me just...
It's actually amazing hear from you. आपके व्यूज एक पॉइंट्स जो है पता सबको है, पर जिस तरह से आपने बताया हमें वो दिमाग में रजिस्टर हो गया.
And one more thing which I absolutely forgot and I want to tell you all. When one participant is speaking and you know the other 3 are spotlighted, you have to be very cautious that how you are behaving. This is one place we usually go wrong. हमारा बोलना हो गया, उसके बाद हमारे लिटरली वीडियो पे ऐसे दिखते हैं.
एंड पानी पी रहे हैं, कभी कुछ कर रहे हैं, तो वो नहीं करना चाहिए.
दिस इज विजिबल. वो हमको नहीं दिखाना है. And next thing is AI is taking over. Only thing that is going to differentiate AI and humans is the level of energy that we people have. So if you cannot work on your energy, believe me, you'll be replaced by AI very soon. And we all deserve to be superior to AI. So keep your energy levels high. It is needed. And remember, the audience would always have a monkey in their head. Always remember this. Right now, 80 or 90% of you have a smile on your face. Can you tell me why?
We are relieved. हो गया खत्म speeches.
You have this
Your
smile.
energy is
I
infectious.
have a smile on my face.
Yes.
Because it is very true that we have all grown up, our ancestors were monkeys or apes, whatever you might call them. We have grown up, we are less hairy, we look better, but the monkey is still there in our brain. If you as a speaker would have a smile on your face, the audience, the monkey in the minds of the audience would copy that. आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपका खत्म हो गया इसलिए आप हंस रहे हो, तो अगले वाले में चेक कर लेना, अगर स्पीकर नहीं हंस रहा तो आप हंस रहे हो कि अपना वीडियो ऑफ कर रहे हो.
एकदम सही. हमको लगता है सभी सहमत होंगे इस बात से. तो पोलिंग हो गई.
I think this needs to be clicked, Kavita. Look at the smile on everyone's face.
I did. I'll just click one more. So, yeah, Pooja, you need to smile so that everyone smiles.
Infectious. It will flow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll take your leave. Thank you so much. See you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come more to our forums.
Absolutely. It will be my pleasure. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Maybe start anew in Surat.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.
So moving forward, now we need to have our timer and grammarian reports. Timer report, I think कई चीज उन्होंने डाली है chat पे, तो फिर भी एक बार podium पे आना बनता है. With big round of applause, please, Rachna ji, आपकी report.
Thank you, Poonam. So everyone has spoken so well. It was an amazing session. So Resha and team, I had already mentioned that they took 6 minutes 38 seconds. Kavita Mohta and team, they took 7 minutes and 39 seconds. They took most of the time. Ranjana and team, they took 6 minutes 45 seconds. And Devika and team took 6 minutes 42 seconds. That's all from my end. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rachna ji, आपकी report के लिए बहुत crisp and एकदम ready. Now, we'd like to call upon our grammarian, Anshu ji, on the podium to explain her report.
Yeah.
Anshu ji, podium is yours.
Yes, I must begin by appreciating the efforts of the participants. Most of you did use the words, and that is really commendable. Sandhya Ajmera, Vinita Lohia, Resha Bijari, Sunita, Suman Kandoi, Kavita Mohta, Vinita Bair, Devika. I think I'm going to name most of the participants. And for the rest, I did note down a few observations. Sandhya and Vinita, बहुत अच्छी कोशिश हिंदी में तकनीकी ज्ञान का वर्णन करने का. Desha used very good and refined terms. Every voice matters. The power of connection. Seasoned professionals. Very well said. Kavita Mohta's team, Sunita used a very good variety of words and a good vocabulary. Suman Kandoi, आपकी हिंदी तो अतुलनीय है. बहुत अच्छे शब्द, सकारात्मक समर्थन और भी बहुत. For Ranjana and team, a special mention for Shuchi Rungta for her crisp terms in her parliamentary speech. Devika, very powerful words used in your speech. So, things are going from better to better. Keep going, ladies. Over to you, Poonam.
Thank you so much, Anshu ji. आज तो actually मुझे लग रहा था मैं इतनी भारी भरकम सभा में बैठी हूँ जहाँ इतने सारे words की मतलब बौछार हो रही है. English, हिंदी सब कितना grasp कर सकते हैं कर लो. बहुत ही बढ़िया session. Now Moving forward, over to you, Simi.
First, can we ask Kavita? हम लोग ने उनकी बात बीच में काट दी, क्या पोलिंग होने वाली थी? Sorry, Kavita.
Trying to do the poll, but कुछ error आ रहा है बार बार. So let it be then. We can do it on WhatsApp if we want.
Okay.
Error आ रहा है. So let it be.
Okay. So moving ahead, I would like to get the valuable feedback from my mentors, Nidhi and Manisha. Manisha ji की टिप्पणियां और निधि का meticulous evaluation, waiting for it.
Nidhi?
So, team one, talking about cafe initiative, the good part, the best part about your entire team was, of course, the background, the vibrancy. There was a problem. Again, I have told many a times, please use the landscape mode if you are using the phone. So there was an issue. Sandhya ji, great start, meticulous way of melodical beginning of that quote. Achha, let me tell you in general about persuasive speaking. Persuasive speaking is based on three parts: ethos, pathos, and logos. Ethos is when you are aware of a term of when you today Suchi Rungta, she is into finance. She can talk about economic when she's talking about her credibility and convincing people. Pathos is when we use emotions. Logos is when we use logic and reasoning. All right. So based on this, I will evaluate. So, Sandhya ji, very confident, convincing start. I really liked your handover. The entire team's handover was meticulous. Pauses were fine. Vinita Loya, you are doing a great effort. Kudos. Of course, we have to practice. The best part about your speech was the smile you used in a balanced way. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. Your negative things will suppress if you use your smile in a positive way. And Nikita, your explanation, this is what I'm talking about. You use the logos when you talk about the explanation part, logic, that why you want to use this policy and blah. So all that done in a good way. The thing which you can challenge yourself. Why don't you, you guys did not say even once about the negative aspect of it. So when we are taking consensus, you have to come up with negative, positive, and then clearing your negative thoughts that if this is this, then we have the solution. Now you're talking about your app building. Now this will take a lot of pollution, and then we talk about e-pollution and all that. So keep that in mind as well. How do we do that? Okay, this is about convincing speaking. Other than that, good effort. I love the way you use props to support your leader. So good way. Over to you, Manisha ji.
You finish up every team now, one by one.
Acha, ठीक. फिर team 2, social belief. Sunita ji, I think Pooja ji has already said what I wanted to say. Anita ji, great effort, I must say. You did not have a voice modulation, that is the pauses and all, but I like your voice intubation. You know, when you say doing household chores, you know, you lower down your voice. So you are working on it. So, koi baat nahi, seekh jayenge. We will work on it. Don't worry. So, Sumanji, very clear speech. When you are persuading people, when you are convincing, kya nahi, main ye bolna chahti hu, very clearly said. Kavita Mota, I really loved the way you supported your team. When Anita ji was a little shaky, you were like doing like this, supporting your team. You know, that is what I was talking about, team support. The moment you see somebody raising like this, you get that confidence and you start speaking very nicely. So good effort by the leader there. You became a little nervous while speaking, and then that pause came. But the flow of speech was fine. Practice more to be more eloquent as a team. That is the only suggestion I'll have. And again, I'll talk about that ethos, pathos, and logos. Search. Please, Google is for all. Please search, you will get. Otherwise, connect with us. But I would say that even the mentors will not know everything, right? You come up and tell us, this is what I've searched. We'll be so happy. Wow, we have done a great work. All right. So you can also research. Okay. But good job. Team 3, Ranjana. Oh my God. I just felt Mamta Didi is talking. I can say that. No. Well, I just felt that one of the leader is talking and it was so convincing. There is some X factor in all the in the speeches. When you speak, there's this X factor that is very captivating. And Ranjana, you ace in that. So keep that in mind. Please practice with your diction, with your vocabulary to ace it. My point is to ace it. Okay, I'm talking about the perfection there. So great way of speech delivery. Vanita ji, explanation of policy was done today, right? Incorporating quotes to validate your points was immaculate. Suchi, the data mentioned and the way it was spoken was connected to everybody. I think the layperson will also get it understood what you have spoken about. So it was done superbly with the expressions. Wow, Suchi, you're working in expressions. Your eyes were big. You were playing with your eyebrows. Good work. Now, I'll say their handover was also very, very smooth. Use of prop, banging the table to support. Superb. Now, I'll say something that, Suchi ji was I think, only person who asked for consensus. All right. So the main crux in most of the team was missing. You have to ask us, see, this is our policy. What do you have to say? So good work done, this team. Very, very good work. Ethos, pathos, logos were apt on the target. I have no recommendations on that. Team Devika. Hi. So Team Devika, I have to say, see, your topic was mythological. Again, let me please say, mythological matlab. There are few mythological books. Usme se kuch baatein, there are certain things we use it in our lives, thinking it to be a part of mythology. Maybe it is not. Maybe it's a myth. Maybe it's something we have to come out of it. You're talking about widow. Was widow part of mythology or part of a social reform? I don't know. Maybe I am wrong, but you did not have a point to make me understand that no, it was there in Mahabharata where the Kunti was said this and that. You did not say it. Even if you're coming with it, come with the strong point and change my thoughts. I am not aware of any mythological story where they are talking about widows. Okay, widows were mainly a social thing that came into existence. So you guys went a little out of topic. But overall, I say the effort was clearly visible. Kavita Tantia, you had a perfect conclusion at the end, making sure to stand by whatever you all have said. I just wish, Devika, your starting was very emotional. I wanted to see more emotions to your words to get a good audience hook. Overall, Swati, as usual, we are good with what you speak. But again, I will say you guys were a little out of topic. Woman empowerment and all that. It just came out of somewhere, and that was not definite. All right. But otherwise, great effort. Let's work more, let's research more to be perfect. All right. But thank you so much. And over to Manisha ji.
Thank you, Nidhi, for such detailed evaluation. एंड मेरी तरफ से कोई इवैल्यूएशन नहीं है, बिकॉज मैंने आप सबका सफर एक हफ्ते से देखा है, एक जूम रूम से दूसरे जूम रूम तक जाते हुए, टॉपिक की लिस्ट लेके स्ट्रगल करते हुए। कविता, तुम्हारे लिए 6 तो कैफे इनिशिएटिव जो हो सकते हैं उनकी हमारे पास लिस्ट है, हम शेयर कर लेंगे। मतलब मैंने हर टीम को स्ट्रगल करते हुए देखा है अपना बेस्ट कुछ लेके आने के लिए। माइथोलॉजिकल स्टोरीज को लेके, जिसमें रिलीजियस जो कैफे की पॉलिसी नहीं है, इन लोगों ने 15 से 20 टॉपिक लाए। दे ट्राइड देयर बेस्ट कि क्या चीज ऐसा करें जिससे कि वो रिलीजियस भी नहीं जाए, क्योंकि माइथोलॉजी एंड रिलीजियस हैंड इन हैंड हो रहे थे, तो वो कैफे से अलग है, तो उस चीज को हम कैफे में नहीं करना चाह रहे थे। तो आफ्टर एवरीथिंग, और जो चीजें ये अगर इक्वालिटी और जेंडर इक्वालिटी, बेटा बेटी की बात की, तो मुझे पता है दूसरी टीम ऑलरेडी कर रही, तो आई वाज नॉट अलाउइंग देम एंड आई वाज नॉट एबल टू टेल देम कि भाई तुम्हें मैं इसलिए अलाउ नहीं कर रही क्योंकि ये ऑलरेडी कोई और कर रहा है। तो ये बहुत सारी चीजों के बीच इन लोगों ने जो कोशिश की, मैं उनकी कोशिश से बहुत खुश हूं, क्योंकि हफ्ते दर हफ्ते एज अ स्पीकर, वक्ता के रूप में जो हर 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 इंसान की जो मैंने प्रगति देखी है, विनीता लोहिया का जो कॉन्फिडेंस मैंने आज देखा है, जो 3 हफ्ते पहले बोल रही थी मैं कर नहीं पाऊंगी, मैं जाऊंगी, तो हर इंसान की अपनी जर्नी में वो बहुत आगे जा रहा है। और मेरे लिए ये बहुत प्राउड की बात है कि एक टीम के साथ एक पूरे रूप में आपने डेटाज इकट्ठे किए, हिंदी दिवस के प्ले की प्रैक्टिस भी कर रहे हो, आप साथ में इसकी प्रैक्टिस भी कर रहे हो, अपने काम भी कर रहे हो, सीख लोगे। टेक्निकल टर्म्स आपको नहीं पता, बहुत अच्छी बात है, लेकिन आपको जो कल पता था उससे बहुत ज्यादा आपने एक हफ्ते में सीखा। मेरे लिए वो छोटे छोटे नन्हे कदम बहुत जरूरी हैं कि आपके अंदर वो चेष्टा आई कि मेरे पास सैटरडे, जो निधि हमारे पास वेडनेसडे के पहले टॉपिक नहीं आते थे, फ्राइडे नाइट से सैटरडे के बीच में टॉपिक्स आ गए, संडे तक लिखना शुरू हो गया कि हमें टीम के रूप में आगे जाना है। कि कोशिश से मैं खुश हो गई, बाकी सारी चीजें तो सीखते रहेंगी, जिंदगी है, हम 10 हफ्ते में वैसे भी इन्हें सब कुछ नहीं सिखा सकते, पर अपनी कोशिश करने की बात अगर हम सिखा सकते हैं तो उसके लिए मैं आज बहुत खुश हूं कि किसी ने कोई एक्सक्यूज नहीं दी। अपने काम के बीच में भी सब आके, सूची की इंपॉर्टेंट मीटिंग चली थी, भागते दौड़ते भी वो आके वहां बैठ के सांस लेके कर रही है। तो ये चीजें मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। मेरी तरफ से कोई वैल्यूएशन, कोई कमी नहीं है। आई एम रियली हैप्पी।
I evaluated because I had to, but honestly, even I'm happy with the entire team effort.
I have
And
seen their entire effort, no? So that is why.
Now, if we're done with the evaluation, moving forward, may I call the first lady of cafe to give her feedback?
I think
now you can tap.
इतना सारा फीडबैक मिलने के बाद अब और कोई फीडबैक की जरूरत नहीं है।
I agree.
Yeah, but frankly
your
speaking,
words of wisdom.
ग्रेट टीम वर्क। सबसे पहले तो मैं ये बोलूंगी, सबने बहुत कमेंडेबल टीम वर्क किया है। एक दूसरे को पास ऑन करना एंड बैकग्राउंड सबका एक जैसा, इवन द वॉइस टोन अगर चेंज कर रहे हैं, अपने हिंदी से इंग्लिश में लैंग्वेज चेंज कर रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग वाज सेट very very beautifully. So each team has done a commendable work. मेरे को वीडियो वाला जो टॉपिक था वो बहुत, it was actually a heart touching topic. And I think अपने सभी लोग अपने आसपास कुछ लोगों को देखते हैं कि we feel something should be done. Maybe it was not mythological, maybe it was more of a social cause, but आया तो mythology से ही है। We have seen, ने आज भी जिसका पूजा किया आज, भादी मावस, so that was Rani Sati from mythology only, है ना? तो
she did not become a widow.
हाँ,
she did not live a life of widow.
But she fought for her husband only, ना? वो story तो वहीं से
उसी तरह का। तो कहीं ना कहीं से अपने, अब जैसे बनारस में अब कभी अगर गया होगा, we've seen,
they have mentioned that बनारस and everything.
हाँ, उन लोगों के लिए वो टर्म यूज किया जाता है वहां पर, which is not very pleasing to ears and eyes both. So on that, commendable work on choosing the topics also. सबने बहुत अच्छे topics choose किए हैं. Cafe initiative, we are working on it. थोड़ा time दो. And we will come out with the app maybe in next 2 years. We will not promise before that because it takes a lot of time and commitment to start anything, but good suggestion. And gender equality was also a great topic to pick up on the social cause. And parliament was superb with the power in the voice. So Ranjana, when you started, it was actually looking like कि हम लोग parliament का ही किसी का सुन रहे हैं जिसने कि अपना मुद्दा रखा है सबके सामने. And
मुझे तो यूनियन लीडर वाली फीलिंग आई थी जब सुना था पहली बार.
So and they were passing on to the next team member also by saying, you know, my party member. So it was very, very well curated. बहुत अच्छा, चारों टीम ने बहुत ही अच्छा किया है. टीम वर्क में I think this year the team presentation and everything has crossed our expectations. नहीं तो टीम वर्क में कभी ना कभी थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर एक member plus एक member minus, but this time it was phenomenally good. So a big round of applause to everyone and to the mentors. We are always grateful to both of you for your time, energy and enthusiasm, and never give up attitude कि यार अभी तक नहीं आया है किसी का. You are more, I think, more enthusiastic than the participants always. और हर season के साथ enthusiasm तुम लोगों का बढ़ता है, कम नहीं होता है, which is a hats off. So I'm looking forward to the grand finale. And उसके पहले के जो भी sessions आप लोगों ने plan किए हैं वो भी I'm sure बहुत ही अलग और बेहद ही क्या बोलते हैं उसको उम्दा होने वाला. So thank you so much Manisha and Nidhi for giving us Fridays on mic. And wow, what do I say for the MCs? कुछ बोलना है क्या MCs के लिए? उनको तो कोई feedback
mic के प्रोडक्ट है.
हाँ,
वो भी तो Friday on mic से ही है.
हाँ. So Fridays on mic has given us lots of stars, lots of mic stars we can call them. And thank you so much Simi and Poonam for giving your time and bringing out the best in the session today. Thank you so much. Over to you all.
Thank you so much Nadi for the praise.
Just one piece of information. Next week is online and after that one session is offline. Please notify.
Finale के पहले वाला session is offline, right?
Right.
Finale is again
It's
offline.
29th September or something that day. That is offline.
29th.
Yeah, 29th September.
The audience भी चाहिएगी तो we are ready.
Huh?
I would like to say something.
Audience, we are ready to join in.
Most welcome.
I would like to say something. It's always been a pleasure to be a part of Cafe Fridays on mic, season by season, season by season. I mean, the level is going higher and higher and higher. Seriously, I was glad I was only part of season 1. इतना में तो I think survive करना मुश्किल हो जाता.
Actually, the level of
एक्सपेरिमेंट वाले बैच के थे, आप लोगों पे ट्राई करके हम लोग आगे जाना शुरू किए थे ना, तो वो हमेशा फेवरेट रहेगी. आपकी वो वाली स्पीच लक्ष्मण वाली मुझे अभी भी याद है.
Thank you, Manisha ji. I know. Thank you so much.
द्रौपदी.
नहीं, द्रौपदी नहीं, उत्तरा and Lakshman.
overall, the entire thing was overwhelming.
जैसे से माइक आगे बढ़ रहा है, I'm getting palpitation now.
हाँ, इसकी धड़कनें यहाँ तक सुन रही थी जब ये अपना प्रेजेंटेशन दे रही थी, मतलब ये बोल नहीं पा रही थी, इसकी शक्ल पे दिख रहा था.
तो इतना डर लग रहा है कि अब आगे क्या होगा.
अच्छा, I missed to mention अंशु है क्या?
हाँ, अंशु है.
अंशु.
Both the role plays.
With all due respect to all the past grammarians, I
मतलब I'm speechless with
She's
your
outshine.
yes, with your words, the kind of words you choose for the session, they are so apt. Ki I think 90% of the speakers are able to use them, and that is the that is the purpose of giving them word of the day. ऐसा word दे के कोई फायदा नहीं है जो कि आप use ही नहीं कर पाओ, because it is not relevant to the topic. And your words are so relevant. Hindi bhi, English bhi, जो भी है मतलब. Sometimes people have used 4-5 times also in their speeches. So hats off.
Even I put in a lot of effort, the whole week
Absolutely,
I'm
that
thinking a
shows.
word
उसके
because
बिना
I
मैं
want
नहीं
to give in my best over
हाँ,
here.
उसके
I
बिना
have
मैं
learned
नहीं
a
कर
lot
पाया.
from Fridays on Mic.
And the evaluation also which you give, which the words which you note down, the phrases कि किसने क्या use किया था. So जब हम लोग सुनते हैं तो we tend to miss out those. And I'm not talking about others. I tend to miss out on those कि किसने कितना अच्छा use किया. But when you repeat them, when you point them out, it brings to our notice also कि they have actually used such beautiful words in their speeches, even in impromptu and prepared speech. So commendable work, Anshu.
And I must say, all the participants are really getting so much better. Like, I
Yes.
remember first session में I was thinking मैं क्या लिखूं, और अब मुझे लग रहा है मैं क्या क्या लिखूं. ये नहीं हो जाए मेरा evaluation ज़्यादा लंबा हो जाए. They all have improved so much.
Very, very good. Very good, Anshu.